Hello, everyone. I am Teacher Aryan, and today our topic will be on the International Phonetic Alphabet, its importance, and how to pronounce the different symbols for the IPA. So, what is the International Phonetic Alphabet? So, it's more like an alphabet that we normally use in order for us to guide how we read words and texts. But only that the IPA is used in order for us to be guided as to how we should pronounce some words. So, the IPA is universally accepted standard symbols. So, the symbols that you see here that are followed here, if it is IPA, as long as it is IPA symbols, is just the same in sounds when you go to other countries. Because linguists all over the world have accepted this, have collaborated in order to create sounds and symbols that correspond to each other. Okay, so what is the importance of knowing you as a student or you as a linguistics enthusiast? What is the importance of knowing the symbols and also the sounds that are in that that are in the IPA or the International Phonetic Alphabet? So one thing that we can get out of this is this. So remember, or have you ever been in a situation wherein you went to a restaurant and that restaurant is serving food that you haven't read before, you haven't heard of it before. You were served a menu, and then you just saw pictures there, and also you saw the spelling of the names, but you don't know how to pronounce them. So, what are you going to do if you are in that kind of situation? So, there's a possibility that you will not be given what you need because you don't know how to say or how to communicate it. So your lack of knowledge of how to pronounce some words will be causing miscommunication or no communication at all. So there's a possibility that you will not understand each other. But then, we have what we call strategic competence. We have mental grammar that allows us to strategize ways in order for us to communicate. But it would have been easier if we are able to communicate it by speech right there and then. And you can only do that if you have the knowledge of the language that you are, the language and the sounds of the language that you are using right at that moment while you are ordering the food that you want to eat. So that's the importance of the IPA. So wherever you go, as long as even if you only have a dictionary, as long as you know the sounds of each symbol, because most dictionaries have pronunciation information just beside the spelling guide of that word. You also have the pronunciation and then the meaning. Then after that is the etymology. So there's if you know the sounds of each symbol, then you will learn almost all languages in the world. There will be no stopping you if you know the symbols and also the corresponding sounds for each symbol. So that's the importance. Why all linguists or all people who study languages should be able to learn how to transcribe words, should be able to memorize each symbol and the sound that is corresponding to each symbol. So that's it. So that's the importance of IPA. I'm now going to show you how to write how to write the symbols of IPA, and I want you to listen to the sound of each symbol. So first things first, in writing phonetic information, we are indicating it by writing or enclosing phonetic information in square brackets, or the virgules. So the both of them are accepted. So for example, you see a letter that is enclosed in square brackets or virgules, that means that this is not letter I, it's E. It's a short E. Okay? Now, let's start with the consonant sounds. So how are consonant sounds produced? Consonant sounds are produced because of the restriction of air that comes out from your lungs. So there is stopping, there is vibration, or there are also voiceless or less vibrations or no vibrations at all in consonant sounds. Okay, so let's start with the consonant sounds, the symbols, how to write their symbols, and also how to how to um, how to pronounce them, or what are their sounds. So you have to remember the sound of each symbol. So let's start with this symbol. You pronounce that as p. P. Then we have this symbol, b. B. Then we have mm. This symbol is mm. Then we have this symbol. It's a capital letter F. No, capital letter, sorry. It's a small letter F. And it is pronounced as F. You know that already because it has been taught to us when we were in grade 5, grade school. F, as in father. Then we have the symbol, this symbol, which is pronounced V, as in when you say vain, love, never. Next is the symbol theta. Theta or theta. So this is pronounced as th, as in when you say thank you, when you say things, when you say think, thin. Next is this symbol, which is the voice symbol for this sound. Okay, how do you write the symbol? You start here and then you cross here. Okay. That's the. Then we have this symbol. It's pronounced as t, as in when you say tank, tall, tin, flat, stool. Next, we have this symbol, d, d. When you say dim, rod, undo. Then we have this symbol, n, n, as in when you say nine, vain, untidy. Then you have this symbol, s, s. When you say sapatos, when you say sick, reads, assess. Then we have the symbol s, z, z. When you say zip, zebra, buzz, crazy. Next, we have this symbol. That's l, l, l. When you say line, bill, relying. Then we have the inverted R, which is pronounced as r. In Waray, we have a trill in our R. in the pronunciation of r, you have r, waray, karagatan. Okay. In English, seldom do we hear trilled r, but it's really here in our dialect, or no, in our language, that we hear the trilled r. Then we also have this sound or this symbol. Okay, you pronounce as that as sh, as when you say shy, bash, rushing. Then let's have this symbol. Okay, you pronounce that as zh, zh, as when you say beige, measure. Okay, next we have the sound or the symbol okay. This symbol is pronounced ch, ch, as when you say chat, leech, wretched. Then we have this symbol. You pronounce that as j, j. When you say gin, edge, edger. Next, we have the symbol. It's a small letter K. So that's k, k. Then we have this symbol, which is pronounced as g, g. As when you say girl, bag, mugger. Then we have the next symbol. That's ng, 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 ng. When you say wing. And also when you say singer. Next, we have this symbol. That's when you say hat, ahead. That's the symbol. Then when you say when, that's when, what, where. Next symbol looks like this. A small letter J, but pronounced as h, as when you say yellow, yell, away, yearn. So all in all, you have 24 consonant sounds. And when they are combined with other vowel sounds, they add to the linguistic information of a word or a sentence. So I hope you know now how to write symbols, and I hope you know now how to, I know that you can recall the sound of each symbol. Because whenever there is a sound, you should be able to transcribe it into their symbols.